Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I posted a picture on Instagram of my 3 favorite makeup looks from the Golden Globes 2017 and I got you guys to vote. This is the look that won right over here. This is Olivia Culpo's makeup and she just looked absolutely stunning that night. She had like the most amazing dress, the most amazing hair and makeup, and everything just came together for her that night, and she had some really great help as well. So her makeup artist for that event was Sir John, who is the brand ambassador for L'Oreal. And he did a fantastic job, and he's such a good makeup artist. So before we get started though, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, just don't forget to press that button right there. And if you end up liking this, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to share this with your friends. So I'm starting off this look with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going in with the color Raw Sienna into the crease, and I'm just going to sort of create the shape first and then I'll go in and intensify it. But I will say that this is not the actual palette that her makeup artist used on her that day. I actually used the L'Oreal Color Riche Pocket Palette in Boudoir Charm, which would make sense since he's the L'Oreal brand ambassador and all. I didn't have that palette, so that's why I'm using Modern Renaissance, because the colors are pretty similar. And now to intensify this look, I'm going in with Real Gar and going right into the crease with a smaller pointier crease brush. And I'm going to go ahead and go over what I had done in the Raw Sienna, but I'm just kind of keeping it a little bit more focused into the crease, and then I'm going to go ahead and shade the inner and outer corner of the eyelid. Oh, and I'm also going to wrap the eyeshadow around my eyes, so that basically means I'm going to shade the lower lid close to the lash line, but I'm wrapping it around so that it doesn't look like the color sort of starts or stops anywhere. And now to give that really nice highlighted effect on the eyelid, I'm going in with the color Primavera in a smaller, denser brush, and I'm packing it on into the center of the lid, and then whatever's left on my brush, I'm just sort of lightly dusting it into the other color to blend the two together. You don't want to move your brush too far out, otherwise you'll just end up putting that color all over your lid. And now I'm going in with Cypress Umber in a small shader brush, and I'm just going along the lash line. It doesn't really look like she's wearing eyeliner, but I definitely wanted to sort of darken the lash line. I'm staying very close to the lash line on the upper and lower eyelids. And for the brow highlight, I'm going in with the color Tempera, and I'm also using this on the inner eye corner as well. And for mascara, I'm using this new mascara from L'Oreal. It's their Voluminous Feline mascara. This is actually the first time I tried it in this video, and I have to say, I fell in love. This mascara is unbelievable. If you want separation and long and thick lashes, this is your mascara. Didn't even need to put on lashes, which actually she doesn't really look like she's wearing lashes in the pictures. So anyways, so I'm going on to concealer, and I'm using my two-step process. I'm starting off with a NARS Soft Matte Cream Concealer, which is about to come out. It's such an amazing concealer, and I went in with the color Ginger first to cover the darkness. I'm going in with foundation, and this really cool foundation brush is from Blend Smart. It actually spins, so it blends all the foundation right into your skin, and it makes you look pretty flawless. I do really like this brush a lot. It takes a minute to get used to using it because you just want to go in circles and how you normally blend your foundation, but you're really supposed to go horizontally and vertically. And I use the Studio Fix Fluid from MAC in NC42. Now for the second step in concealing, I'm using the color Custard, and I'm using it as a highlight with the Pro Airbrush Conceal Brush from Sephora. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that's my favorite concealer brush. Yeah, so I'm just placing it in all the highlighting zones, and I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow because she has a really defined lip in this look, so I wanted to make sure that my lip was nice and defined. And then I'm putting on the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Dark Cocoa, and I'm contouring my cheekbones, a little bit of my nose. I'm not going too crazy. She doesn't look crazy contoured in this picture. It's crazy how like red carpet makeup looks so different from Instagram makeup. It's a lot more natural, and well, it's very beautiful. But anyways, now to set my favorite new translucent setting powder. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent powder. I'm using my beauty blender to push it into my skin and set my concealer. And now that I effectively look super pale, I'm going to bring some color back to my skin. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC42 and just sort of shading the areas that don't have highlight on them. And now for highlighter, I'm using one of my favorites. This is the NARS Albatross, just on the top of the cheekbones there. And then for blush,
I'm using this Too Faced Love Flush Blush. It's in Baby Love. It's so pretty. She didn't look like she had a lot of color, but I wanted to add a little bit of something on my cheeks because otherwise I look really, really ghostly. And now for lips, I'm using the MAC Spice Lipliner. I'm definitely emphasizing the Cupid's bow. And I'm just lining, I'm not filling in the lips, just because every time I use a liquid lipstick, I like to use a lip liner first just to create a really nice crisp edge to the lips. Otherwise, I find that the liquid lipstick can kind of look jagged at the edges. And I'm mixing two colors, and I'm starting off with the Balm Meet Matte Hughes in Trustworthy. And then I topped it off with the Balm Meet Matte Hughes in Sincere. I was just basically trying to get as close to the lipstick that she was wearing as possible. There are the lips. And there's the final look.
So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next week with another video.